What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we are going to be going ahead and talking about the super evolution of Germa 66. This was definitely a left field choice from Bandai. Not a lot of people were expecting this, and this is the first super evolution character given to a super type character. Now, I think if a lot of people had their own, guesses or assumption as to what the first super evolution would be for a super type character, I don't think too many people would have selected Germa to be the first super type character to become a 6+ character. But despite that, they've given this character some very good abilities, and I would say personally it's probably one of my favorite super evolutions in 2021. And I mean, it's not really saying much considering there aren't really that many amazing god tier super evolutions, but in my opinion this is definitely one of them. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the breakdown of this character's special abilities, but before we go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and give a massive shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is sponsored by Mech Arena, which is one of the new hottest smartphone games out there. Mech Arena captures the magic of playing PC and console shooters directly from your mobile device, providing a team-based 5-on-5 mech-on-mech matches. It's perfect for hardcore players and casual players, especially because they do have skill-based competitive play. You can download Mech Arena for free on iOS and Android by going down below in the description of the video or down below in the pinned comment section to use my personal link, or you can go ahead and scan the QR code in the corner of this video to make things a little bit easier so you can go ahead and download it right now. So I'm currently in game and this is my current mech. We've got Lancer, we've got an RPG, and we've also got an autocannon. So we've got 2 different fire rates and 2 different damage outputs. Hopefully it works well. Let's go ahead and jump into game and see how it performs. Alright, let's see what we got here. We want to go ahead and secure an objective first. That's definitely going to be important. You're going down, buddy. Oh, almost there, almost got him. Oh, I need to reload. No! Come on, buddy. There we go. There's our first win. Let's go. Oh, good damage, good damage, good damage. Oh, nearly there, nearly there. No. There we go, another win, there we go. We actually did pretty well with our mechs, not too bad. Unfortunately we lost the game, but we actually did pretty good. Alright, let's go. Mech Arena provides lots of daily rewards, and there's plenty of events going on right now throughout this entire month, including the hottest new weapon, Disc Launcher, and you can even get your hands on some Halloween rewards as well. Mech Arena is completely free to play, and you can download it right now by going down below in the video description or going into the pinned comments of this video using my personal links, or you can scan the QR code to download it for your iOS or Android device today. If you use my link to download Mech Arena, you're going to get access to the Forest digital skin, as well as 200 A coins and 10,000 credits to spend to help you get kickstarted on your account. Also, you can go ahead and add me in-game by adding this ID here, and potentially we'll get into a match together at some point as well. So I want to give a massive shout out once again to Mech Arena for sponsoring today's video. So thank you very much to the sponsor of this video. So jumping into the breakdown of Germa 66 with his super evolution, we have this character becoming a Psi powerhouse driven. So the classes and colors maintain the same, but the captain ability gets a slight upgrade where everything is still the same aside from the fact that it becomes a 4.5 times captain to your Psi characters just as a base. Normally I think it was a 4 times to your Psi and then 3.75 to all other characters. So now it's Rainbow 4X, Psi characters get 4.5, and then 5 times if you have a tandem or a Psi slot. And also it does increase the chances of tandem slots appearing, makes them beneficial to all of your characters, and then also says that if you become the captain during the middle of the quest, you will become super effective against all types. That's such an incredible effect that this character has access to, and means that this character can be used against a lot of content that normally you wouldn't really want to be using certain colors against. He can literally be used against anything, kind of like the bullet effect, right? And then the special ability also does get a massive overhaul, becoming a 3-stage special. Previously it was only 2 stages, but now at 6 turn cooldown you get his own slot change to matching, or to a tandem slot should I say, 2 times orb boost to your Psi characters, and they become the captain for that 1 turn. So on such a low cooldown you're still getting a really good effect out of that, so that's fantastic. 9 turns is pretty similar to what they already had, being all slots to tandem, 2.25 orb boost for 2 turns, and then 2 turn captain swap. That's the exact same special ability that they already had, but then on 12 turns on stage 3 they get block orb removal into tandem, and then also a 3-turn 2.25 times orb boosting effect, and a 3-turn captain swap. Very, very nice addition to their special ability, makes them way more usable. And then their super type special, which is the same, giving you a 1.25 chain multiplier boost, and then also locking your slots for 1 turn, which again is pretty useful when you use their special ability to give you those tandem slots so you can keep them for multiple turns, going through multiple different stages. So I think this is one of my favorite super evolutions in 2021. This character is awesome, and you guys are going to see just some of the things that he's able to do in this video today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the content. Alright, jumping into this video now, let's go ahead and start talking about the overall changes, you know, the positives and the negatives of Germa 66 with their super evolution, right? So of course, you know, the big positive to the character, there are like a couple of big positives, but let's start off with their captain effect. Being 5 times to Psi with a Psi or tandem slot is the same as what they already were, but now they become a 4.5 times base boost to the Psi typing, which is good. So even if you don't receive those Psi or tandem slots, you're not going from, you know, a 5 times to a 4 times, which is a massive jump. Now it's only to 4.5 times, which is a lot more manageable. You can still get through a lot of content, even if you have like a beneficial slot, but it's not specifically Psi or tandem. And I'm really glad that Germa is built in such a way where they work with having either Psi or tandem, because obviously their special provides you those tandem slots, but, you know, sometimes just getting a Psi slot, you know, with Roger's super type, for example, which you'll see a lot in this video, that will still guarantee that 5 times boost, which is good. Now, remember, my Germa is limit broke expanded. I haven't actually checked what the Germa captain effect is before the expansion. I'm pretty sure they don't get a buffed captain effect with their expansion anyway, but it does also make tandem slots appear more often, which is great. When you're using him as a captain, you will see a lot of tandem slots, and if for some reason you're running double Germa, you're going to be getting so many tandem slots, so that's actually a really huge benefit. So you're going to be generating that 5 times attack boost way more efficiently, and just overall, the captain effect is actually extremely solid, even though this character is built to be in such a way, like, as a sub, but, you know, the captain effect obviously is going to be really good, because their special ability provides that effect to switch them into that captain spot. So you would hope that they would have a good captain effect for that. So speaking of their special ability, one of the biggest aspects of this character that I actually love is the fact that it is a 3-stage special split now. That is so much better. And, you know, specifically talking about their third special, the stage 3, it's incredible, providing that 2.25 times slot effect boost for 3 turns, and then also giving you a full board of tandem slots that is able to go through block orbs. That's like one of the biggest things with this character, because previous to his super evolution, Germa 66 did not have an effect that got rid of block orbs. So I'm really happy that they've identified that that was one of the major flaws of the unit, and they have gone ahead and addressed it with this super evolution. And you can't really say that about many super evolutions in 2021. There aren't many of the super evolutions that have come out where they've identified what flaws the character actually have and they've straight up changed them. This is one of those ones where they actually did it justice, which is so awesome to see. And the fact that not only is that slot effect boost a 3-turn effect, but the ability for them to switch into the captain position is also a 3-turn effect. That is incredible as well, because when they switch into that captain spot, being super effective against all types is so nuts. Being able to, you know, have that really good captain effect of 5 times, and you can hybrid up so well with, you know, you got Legend NL, you've got Yamato, which is going to be coming out very soon, or we don't really know when, but, you know, hopefully it would be coming out soon, and that's going to be a fantastic character with this unit. But also characters like Roger, we already talked about Enel, V3 Boa Hancock. Like, there's so many good characters you can use with Germa 66, and, you know, whenever there's another really powerful Psi unit that comes out, this is going to be another unit you can partner with, so that's awesome to see. But also, because of that 3-turn swap that they now have access to with their special ability, it not only allows you to avoid enemy swaps with their preemptive attack, for example, but it also just makes this character just overly more useful in a lot of situations, because previous, you know, there'd only be a 2-turn swap, which meant that you could only really use it for one stage, or if you're up against a boss fight that is able to revive. Those are the only instances where you'd actually get multiple turns of utilizing this guy's effect to become captain and to become super effective against all types. So because of that, now that they are a 3-turn swap, it means that you can use it on a stage 4, do lots of damage with their rainbow affinity, and then carry that into the final boss room, which is so good. Now remember, when you use their special, they will become a 2.25 orb boost for 3 turns, and if the enemy does have an effect that would remove your beneficial effects moving into that final boss room, luckily you've got access to Goldie Roger, which can resist that. So, you know, as we said, Germa I think is probably one of the best super evolutions this year, and they just have so much going for them. Not only is their own kit very good, but they have so much synergy with some of the other better units in this game, which further highlights how good this character actually is. And you can't disrespect their super type special either. Their super type special actually has decent conditions. I believe the characters that are able to proc the super type are characters that were on Whole Cake Island that are Straw Hat characters. So characters like Luffy, Sanji, Chopper, Nami. I think Carrot also counts for that as well. I think Jinbei might as well. So there's a lot of really decent units that you can actually use as a crewmate in order to utilize that that super type special, or even as a captain, right? Even if you wanted to use like Luffy Sanji as a captain, you can do that, and then you can use Germa to switch into the captain spot, and it will launch their super type special. But what it actually does is providing an orb lock, so you can use their special ability to provide you that full board of matching slots. You can lock them with that super type special, but also it gives you a 1.25 times chain multiplier boost, which stacks on top of other chain boosting effects, such as just a regular chain boost, or if you have chain boundary, which is, you know, becoming more and more used, honestly, just a more powerful special ability to be using in content. Chain boundary, chain multiplicator boost, chain boosting, there's just heaps of different effects you can use in order to make sure Germa, when they hit last, they're going to be hitting ridiculously hard. Also, I really want to touch up on their PvP stuff, so expect another video about Germa 66 with their Super Evolution in Pirate Rumble. I don't know whether that video is going to be coming out before or after this video's release, but definitely look forward to that one because this character did definitely get buffs in PvP as well, so I'm super excited to use that. But now we can go ahead and talk about the negatives of the character. There are definite things with this unit that are not perfect. Like, this is not a perfect unit, and if it was, it would be tier 0. You guys already know the deal. This character is not a perfect unit. There are definitely some things that I'm not the biggest fan of, and one of the things is more of just the fact that this character is not as modern as current released characters. And what I mean by that is, you know, their special and their captain effect are solely boosting the psi typing. They don't boost any classes, and as we've seen with a lot of other recently released characters, they boost 1 color and 2 classes. Just imagine how incredible it would be if Germa 66's captain effect and special ability not only boosted Psi, but it also boosts Driven and Powerhouse, right? That would be absolutely nuts, because we already know how good those 2 classes are. And I mean, as of this video recording, King and Queen are not out yet. So, you know, King and Queen, they are also Driven and Powerhouse boosting characters. You've got Super Type Kaido, you've got Versus Akainu, you've got Gecko Moria. I mean, there's so many good characters that this character would get access to, and if this character was boosting those classes as well, this might be one of the best legends in the game. I'm not even kidding. But because it only boosts Psi, it definitely, you know, knocks it down a couple of ranks in my personal opinion, but still an incredible unit nonetheless. But anyways, another thing that I don't like about the unit is their support effect. So in so many instances, I've been wanting to use their support effect for content. If you guys don't know what it does, it essentially says that if the enemy manipulates your slots in any way, it changes all your slots into tandem and then makes them beneficial for a turn. The thing about it is it only activates when the enemy does something to you. I would have preferred it if it would only activate on the final boss stage, or if it only activated when you activated a special ability on the unit that he attached to. It would make the support way more useful, because in a lot of instances, like for example, if you wanted to go ahead and use this support effect in a Garp challenge, it activates on stage 1, because Garp in his preemptive on the first stage changes your slots into matching, and even if the enemy gives you matching slots, this support effect will still activate, which means it's a pointless effect. So you really have to find very niche circumstances in where this support effect is actually usable, but that's honestly a really big downside to the unit, because that support effect is almost useless, I would say. It's just not very useful in a lot of cases. One other aspect of this character that I'm not really the biggest fan of is the fact that this character, I guess, is not really future-proofed, and what I mean by that is that currently, you know, the orb boost that he provides is only a 2.25 times boost, and I mean, even currently right now, a lot of SugoFest exclusive characters that release are like 2.5 times boosters, maybe even higher than that, right? And it just means that this character, especially coming into the new year, this character is not going to see as much play just because of their orb boost being a little bit lower than some of the more recently released characters. But I mean, I can still see this guy still being used because, you know, you can still run another orb booster. You just use that before you use the Germa 66 special ability. And, you know, it's just being Rainbow Affinity with a 5 times Captain effect is still incredible, right? But without further ado, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap up this video today. Thank you very much for watching this one. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.
お前らじゃ何も面白くねえ。